connected.
Hey guys. I think I'm gonna go up on the mountain and check my game cam. I haven't checked it in a while. See what's on that. Looks like old Kevin, he just about parked his bike right in the way, but I guess I didn't give him room to get around my Africa Twin. So I can scoot it over here. Oh man, he locked the steering. What did he do that for? Afraid somebody's gonna steal it, maybe. I think I need to clean all the junk out of here. There. But we'll put that spotlight on the four-wheeler first. But I gotta go get the four-wheeler. My little dustpan fell down. What's cool about this claw, you can pretty much mount this thing anywhere. Maybe I'll put it on the handlebar, so when I turn, the light will turn with my handlebars. That ought to shed some light. Oh yeah. Probably a lot better than the light that's on this thing. These ain't too great lights on this. This is a TRX 300. I think it's a 96 model. You see my little rod sticking up here? That's actually for in the summer to catch spider webs. And they work good. Just kind of got them taped on. Fiberglass rods are actually an old whip for the... This thing's cold natured today. It's cold out here. Yeah, that shines good. There's a lot of shaking around. Hopefully there ain't no trees fell down in the trail. Oh, and there is. Yeah, you dying thing. Set the park brake on this thing because I don't want to turn around, look back and my four-wheeler's going off over the hillside. These old, a lot of these trees, not that little one there, that's just a little dogwood tree. But these oak trees, we got this oak borer, little beetle that bores in the oak trees and has been killing a lot of them around here. So you gotta be careful when the wind's blowing, because a tree's liable to fall on your head. Dead tree. Oh, we had a log fall down here, a tree. Fell down right across the trail. There's the game cam. Okay, I was make sure the batteries are still good on this thing. This thing, batteries last like a year. Of course I'll have to bring that back up here. There's an armadillo. I don't know how good you can see him, but he's right there. He's going up in that tree right there. Where'd he go? There he is, back in there. I can't see him very good. Barely see his butt sticking out there. See if you guys can see those deer over there. They turn toward you, you can see the eyeballs. I can see them right there. There's one there, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. You see the eyes of that one, it's looking at us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deer over there in the field. Pretty cool, they're always over there. If you come out at night anytime, step out on the porch, pretty much any time of night I can shine a light over there, and there they'll be. Not so much in the daytime, you can see them in the day, but not near like you can at nighttime. Look at them eyeballs shining over there. Pretty cool. Haven't had this four-wheeler out in a while. Thing's getting kind of stove up like Leroy. It's actually not too bad out here. It's in the 40s, but it's supposed to actually warm up all night. And then tomorrow evening, it's supposed to start cooling down through the day, and then maybe some ice and snow tomorrow night. So we'll see. If it actually does anything, you never can tell. I'll pick that thing up. That's a cheap piece of junk from the Dollar Tree. $1. Heck, you can't beat $1. It's bound to work a dollar's worth anyway. Man, my boot come untied. Okay. Got my MacBook here. We'll see if there's anything on here. Maybe nothing. Maybe blank. Who knows? Yeah, first I usually just copy the file out the folder. There's 3.94 gigabyte of stuff, so gotta be something on there. Well, I might go out in the morning while it's still warm. It's supposed to be warm in the morning, I think, so that take the old Africa Twin out for a ride in the morning. If it's not too bad, maybe I can get a little ride in before it does get bad, because only chance I'll get for a few days. So let's see, it says it's 49 degrees out there. And look here, that's not a Kawasaki tape measure. That's not a Kawasaki light. It's actually a Show Me light. That's one that we make down there where I work. Pretty awesome light. Look at that. There's a goofy fly walking across there. How stupid is he? Oop. Little bitty one. This time of year you wouldn't think you'd see any. He's up there right now. I may be boring you guys to death. But this has been a good old four-wheeler. TRX 300 four-wheel drive. Works good for what I need. Just running up on the mountain and haul a deer on it once in a while, or pull a trailer if I want to haul something. I put these tires on it. They was used because the factory ones got to where they was just so thin they was about to start having flats and everything, and so thought I'd better get them off there. These are actually like 6-ply. They're heavy duty. But it does a good job for what I need. Well, Kevin's bike, he's fixing to go in the National Guard. So it's going to sit for a while. I may have to ride it while he's gone. But it takes a while to take that many files off there, evidently. That SD card, I'm sure, is a slow one, too. It's not a very good one. Makes a difference if you buy the high-speed SD cards. But for the old game cam, that's all you need. And when you're using the SD cards in the video, it's important to have a good one. I got a SanDisk, the 80 I think it's called 80 megabyte per second, 32 gig card I got in these, and in my camcorder, my Sony camcorder. This is what I do my videos on when I work on the bike or something. Thing works really good. It's a Sony HDR CX405. It does 60 frames per second. And 1080p. So works real good. Put that on a tripod and it makes pretty good videos. I actually just put one of those 80 speed SD cards in this micro SD. I had I think it's the 48 or 42, whatever they are, the ones that's not quite as good. And I don't think it was good enough. There was a couple spots in the video that didn't look right, so I put a faster one in there. We'll see how it does on my next video. Man, I did get some alt-rider bars, crash bars, a full set ordered for the Africa Twin. So that's going to be awesome when them come in. It's probably going to be a while. They're not totally done with production yet and getting them made, but I got them pre-ordered. So, and I've looked for the Africa Twin. I've watched so many videos on stuff, and I got the B&B skid plate, but I do like the alt-rider better. So I'd like to actually get an alt-rider skid plate, but and the rack for back here. But their crash bars by far, if you watch their video, you can look at it here on YouTube. Just look at alt-rider and look at their video on the crash bars for Africa Twin. Now them dudes are definitely the best built on the market, you can tell. They're stainless steel, and really good built. Uh-oh, what do we got on here? Get all these highlighted and all. I guess I could have just went to select all, would have been faster, because there's a ton of them on there. Okay, let's see what we got. That must be when I went up there and put the thing back last time. Yep. Yep, because there's me on the four-wheeler right there, so that's when I took it back. Yeah, that's 11:10, so you can see how long it's been since I've checked it. After deer season. See the deer. It's hard to see I'm sure on the camera. They're out there in the dark. You see their eyes shining right there. There's a whole bunch of them. 4 of them. Oop, there I am on the Africa Twin. And there I go on the Africa Twin. Oop, there's a fox. Milling around out there. There's Kevin squirrel hunting. He went up there and got us some squirrels a couple times. That's what he's doing there. He probably never thought he's being spied on. Seen some eyeballs down there, probably a coon. Nope, there's a deer. There's another deer, doe. All kinds of does. Little fawns. Coons. Boy, that wind is blowing out there. It's a armadillo. That thing going into the leaves. Armadillo. You can't see him there, but he's under the leaves. Pushing the leaves up and going under them. There's a couple deer. Looks like a doe and a couple older fawns. Getting toward the end. That's it. That's when I come up to get the camera, so that's the end of that. Nothing too exciting. Thank you all for watching Woodzman Adventures. And click the subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Click the thumbs up. Look at there, the temperature's warming up. 51 degrees now. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.